need one more. I just need one more. Hey, I just need one more. 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 You know, pick up where I said, okay. Like the blunt, my nigga. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Code on my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets. Getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest. Call your bet, cause I'm just trying to get a quick check then. Man, we got the lights, we got the cameras. It's all about that action. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy, Son of the Waves. This is What's the Wave. Welcome back to another episode. Like, share, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Tell your auntie, cause this is her favorite podcast. She definitely gonna want to see this one, cause I got my boy, was it Lincoln Roy? Should I just put it like that?
Roy,
yes, sir. Thank you for pulling up.
Come on, man.
Very, very nice, well-balanced, well-known artist out of the LA area. Coming up to the Bay Area. Thank you for showing some love no problem. Up in North Cal.
Thanks for
How you living
me
today, my boy?
Today's a good day. We have a chance to get better.
Yes, sir. Like I said, it's a wonderful weekend out here in sunny California. You made your way up here, like you said, you got some shows out here, got some performances finna do, make some content like we were talking about before the podcast. So just another busy day in the life of a man trying to make it, and we're gonna get into it. Glad I got some questions lined up, get to pick your brain with the What's the Wave with you, and then I'm gonna hit you with the rapid wave segment where it's kind of like some either or questions, whether you like to be up, down, left, right, hot, cold, whatever comes off the top of your head, we gonna get that. But without further ado, man, let's get into it. On my podcast, I do these little monthly campaigns. And so like January was about being multi-talented. February, leaving your mark on history, Black History Month, stuff like that. So this gonna drop in May, even though we at the end of April. So May, we still at the end of spring. So you know, you get the May showers, April flowers, all the other April flowers, whatever the saying is. But I always think of can't stand the rain. So when stuff get hard, like you just talking about navigating, moving, all this before we got on camera, how do you find certain ways to just take your time through those hard times, like, you know, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, all that good stuff, you know, because it's not everything we put on the gram ain't just glitz and glam.
Those are the highlights.
You feel exactly, it's not just glitz and glam. So if you can, you know, give the people watching a little bit of sense of how you handle those rainy days, in a sense.
The rainy days, honestly, I call my mother because that's my motivation, that's my strength. So
Real one. I
always ask her, like, you know, how you feeling? And she usually got a handful of issues that she ain't even sharing.
Come on, real.
So once I hear what she's saying, I'll be like, all right, let me just, I'm gonna thug it out and get up and do what I gotta do. And then if it's not that, honestly, seek motivation from artists that I feel like have had tougher journeys than me. So I go look up documentaries. I go look up YouTube clips of like what did dudes have to go through in the '60s. What did Sam Cooke have to go through? What did Bob Marley have to go through?
That's some real perspective.
What did the beginning of hip hop artists have to go through when people were saying it's not gonna last? What was Tupac's journey in the beginning, coming to the Bay? Like, people had to have tougher roads than me.
Oh, for sure.
So I when it's rough, when I have a rough day, man, leave me alone, give me my weed, and I'm gonna go either make a call or I'm gonna go research. I gotta go seek the motivation.
Facts.
So
Facts.
that's what happens when it's like tough days.
I like that. I'm glad. I like asking guests kind of that type of question because of the type of things that we like to do, especially with making content.
Exactly.
We put out, like you said, the highlights, all the good stuff, and everybody has a rainy days that per se. So I like to hear that you got people you can rely on, you know, you feel me, and things that you can do to help you escape or find different perspective, because that's huge. I like that for sure.
That's key, man. That's key.
Real quick, let's get into some music about you. One of your latest singles that you has been pushing, that Two Shots. The Two Shots. Definitely, like I said, love the vibe. Great song. Just give me a little bit of the backstory of how that song came about.
So coming from Caribbean background, I grew up listening to dancehall.
Got you.
Now, Afrobeat is the new wave, but it's like cousins.
Okay, because that's what I was gonna say. Is Afrobeat kind of what you grew up listening to, but that's the new age.
That's the new age of the sound we heard.
Got you.
Because my mother listened to dancehall.
My
father played reggae.
Okay, got you.
So I'm already in a different location with my sound.
Right.
But I'm born in the States. So as Afrobeat is a surgeon, I'm like, I like it, but it ain't dancehall. But let me see how I can make it into my vibe.
Yeah.
So I picked the Afrobeat production with the swing, and then I felt like I brought hip hop lyrics.
For sure, definitely.
But it was a melodic rap performance.
It was a nice blend. Like I said, I couldn't really label it one thing myself.
That's what I was thinking.
Without, I mean, that's a beautiful thing.
Because I ask people, hey, is it Afrobeat? It is Afrobeat. I'm like, is it hip hop? It is hip hop. I'm like, do it feel like dancehall? Kinda make you move.
Like I said, because I wouldn't call it reggae at first, but I could see where you could get that influence and that kind of feel. But So yeah, so I like it. That's why I wanted to ask your approach to it.
It's a genre blending record.
Definitely
That's what it is.
Definitely
and
is.
I'm a genre blending artist. So
nice.
You know what I'm saying? That record was inspired by, all right, now let's say if I get booked in Nigeria, what record I'm gonna play? Ooh. Let's say if I end up in Jamaica, Belize, what record am I gonna play? Let's say I end up in Toronto, what record I'm gonna play? Let's say if I end up in Brazil.
That's a good point.
What record I'm gonna play?
So play something that's gonna resonate.
That's
gonna
resonate with the people. So that's why I picked that record. I like that. That's more of an outer national approach.
I like that. That's hard. So shout out to Two Shots. No, really good vibe.
2 shots for me.
Yeah, like I said, it's a really good vibe. You can play that in the club, damn near anywhere. Like I said, it's gonna get people to bounce.
Yeah.
So
on your way to the club, at the club, getting ready for the club,
anytime,
day
anywhere.
Brunch. You know
easy work. Easy work. I like that. Let's shift gears a little bit from the music to more of the brand and the business with Concrete Jungle.
Yeah,
you got rocking the shirt right now. Shout out to Concrete Jungle. I seen that you just had an event recently and stuff like that. Give the people who don't know anything about it kind of what overall Concrete Jungle is and what you guys provide.
Okay, so Concrete Jungle Live is an indie platform music showcase in downtown LA.
Okay,
it's for indie artists. It is for other artists that's more established, but we more so target indie artists that could either be looking for exposure or looking for a place to develop. Gotcha. So Concrete Jungle Live is really artist development.
Okay, I like that.
For myself,
that's rare. Others. You don't really hear that often.
Because you always ask why these artists not developing no more. There's no real space to curate development. Where do you develop? You develop performing live.
True, very true.
That's where you really earn your stripes.
That's a skill.
Because you could be a studio artist all you want to.
Right.
Not saying you can't be successful. But if we really trying to push the artistry, what's the best way to receive an artist? Live.
Right.
So I put that together because I love performing. I've been performing ever since I started. Ever since I dropped my first song, 2017.
Yeah.
I've been performing.
Nice.
So I've grown to become. Man, I'm on my way with this performance stuff.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that's like you said. That's a show,
it's a whole nother skill.
It's a whole nother skill. So that right there allows me to network with other people.
Okay.
I meet a lot of different people. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's an event, music showcase, but real estate people be coming in there. People that clean up your credit be coming in there.
Yeah, just different crowd
all type of people. So it's a music showcase, but so many people come in and I network with, work with, do different things with. So Concrete Jungle Live is a place where I develop as an artist. I create networking opportunities.
Nice.
Build relationships with other artists.
I like that.
Like-minded individuals.
Yeah.
We've been going since 2017. Then 2018, I took a break.
Okay.
Revamped it. You know, the pandemic. Everything
happens. Yeah.
Revamped it 2023. We've been going strong.
Come on, man. I love it. I like it.
It's a beautiful thing, man. And I stay humble about it.
Right on.
Because everybody has the thing that they want to do. So for me to be able to do it,
right.
I don't take that. Yeah, bro. I don't take that.
It's a blessing. No,
I embrace it.
I'm glad, especially being in this space of doing podcasts and running into, like you said, a lot of like-minded individuals. I hear that a lot, and I like to see different people because have different pockets in which way they do it. Shout out my boy Dave Steezy. He just had a kind of artist networking event too, where he invited a whole bunch of people. They like showcased some stuff. Then they hopped in the studio. They had like producers there. Everybody like just shared ideas. Like, so those kind of creative meetups and kind of gatherings. I love hearing about that. And you providing, like I said, a space and a platform. That's major, bro. That's all we can ask for.
We need designers come through there. Weed vendors be coming in.
Come on.
Just all type of vendors, bro.
Just all walks of life. Come on,
beauty,
I like
health
that.
And beauty brands.
I like that. Give me so far, because you said you've hosted events through shows through the platform, throwing shows through the platform. Give me a crazy story that you've had maybe at one of the fun events that's being thrown, whether somebody just was doing too much or, like I said, y'all end up not even selling out anything or anything crazy.
One of the funny things that it was funny, man. This guy, he was like, I'm a book to pull up, to perform. I'm like, all right, pull up. He pull up. He don't want to pay, so he stay outside. 20 minutes later, he just walk in on his own, grab the mic, get on the stage. Everybody like, Lincoln, is he performing? I turned around. I'm like, yo, bro, like, you gotta respect the business in here. Like,
facts.
You don't walk in here, grab a mic, get on the stage, and tell them play your music, and you ain't checked it with me. You ain't paid a door fee. You ain't brought nobody. Bro, this is wild. You disrespectful. But that's as a businessman, I'm like, yo, security, like,
Yeah, please handle. Yeah.
I don't even want to get at bro personally.
Because I'm a little emotional right now.
I'm offended. Bro. You stepping on my toes, and I'm ready to go up with you, but I gotta be a businessman.
Right. Come on, yeah. So you can't mess up the show.
That's one of the things.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Bro, another funny thing that happened in there, people was like drinking. Mm-hmm. Shorty fell over the banner. Knocked the banner over. She get up, talking about my bad. I'm like, you had enough drink. She's like, yeah, but I need another one. I'm like, all right. Nah. Concrete Jungle Live banner goes down. I'm like, look, man, at least you had a good time. So yeah, it's just, sporadic little things. It happens.
That's why I always ask. That's what I say. I always ask. I mean,
you gotta go clean the banner. It's whatever.
Turned up. People be turned up. No, I get it. Like I said, that's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, so Concrete Jungle Live has its ups and downs, but the only downs that I would say is reinvesting the money and balancing the checkbooks.
Yeah,
and understanding what's your personal money and what money goes back into the business, and not crossing that, because if you take the business money and spend it personally, you're not doing business.
That part. You wasting money now.
You wasting money now. You have to go back in your personal pocket to go do the same thing you already had the money for. So you going backwards now.
Right, yeah.
So that's the main challenge. Like, all right, bro, that's that pot.
Yeah.
Leave that pot alone.
Don't touch that.
That's only for the show.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point. I like that. In that same kind of essence of shows, let's take it back to you, as far as you said you've grown to be a great performer.
Yeah.
So let me ask you from this perspective, because you travel a lot, and like I said, I don't see that in a lot of local artists that I've had on the platform recently. Explain how you approach that, being in, like you said, different cities. We were talking about Two Shots, and how you said that can be a club banger in multiple different areas, like I said, even worldwide. So now that you've been, like you said, Phoenix, interstate, out of state, upstate, downstate, wherever you want to go, you feel me? How do you take that approach of performing in different areas, not knowing the exact kind of audience that you're catering to?
That's a great question, because just speaking on Phoenix, you wouldn't necessarily say they have an Afrobeat market. We don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
So
I would never know.
There, I performed the Two Shots, people was vibing with it. But then I performed Coastin' and other hip hop records, and I got more of a reaction. Not saying I didn't get a reaction for Afrobeat, but I got more of a reaction for the pure hip hop records. So going to different locations, I try to look up, like, what's the top local artist sound? What's the top major, like what's a big artist from Phoenix? I don't know. But I go look up the sound and what people listening to.
Got you.
So if I'm going to San Diego in June, I know, like, all right, I could take my trap music down there. I could take my hardcore hip hop down there.
Got you.
The Bay, there is an Afrobeat market out here.
Facts.
I know I could bring the Two Shots as the closing single.
Yeah.
I go to South by Southwest. Now they don't have the biggest Afrobeat thing, but I am bringing more bounce. So I do strategically choose what records I'm gonna close with.
That's nice.
Based off the area I'm in.
That makes a lot of sense. And having to do your research, and like you said, because it kind of reminds me of how a DJ will put kind of a playlist together, or their track list. Same thing, especially when you have a variety of different sounds.
You're pretty much making a live playlist. Yeah. That's what you're doing. But you have to curate it to the audience you're going in.
That makes sense.
Some records work no matter where you go.
Right.
Some records,
because I guess, and also having a different variety, because if you're a one lane kind of artist, you just have to take that and see if it hit or miss.
That's a lot of trial and error, though.
Right. True that.
So that can discourage you if you.
For sure. I bet. Hell yeah, I bet that. Hell yeah, that's gonna be hard.
That's a good question though, bro, because I was just talking about that with my peoples.
I like that. And we've already kind of not labeled, but got a feel or a sense of your overall sound. So give me some of your biggest inspirations and motivations for music. Maybe whether it's growing up, you already shouted out moms and pops, so you already know, maybe it was the household, maybe it was just what you heard after school from the homies, but give me some of your biggest kind of inspirations that influence you now.
So I have to start off with my household. My father is a legendary reggae bass player.
Yeah, really.
Play with the Wailing Souls.
Beautiful.
Come on now. The singer of the Wailing Souls is a childhood friend of Bob Marley.
Nice.
So the reggae thing is just.
He's like, that's in me.
He's an older dude, but like I said, my mom is on the younger scale, so she grew up listening to dancehall.
Got you.
So that's my first ear. Now, when I turn like 10, I want to listen to my own music.
Right.
Now I start listening to, like, I remember heard him say Kanye West on the radio. I'm like, I like that record. Laffy Taffy, all that 2005. You know, that wave,
early 2000s era.
You know, that wave that came in where you like, all right, I like dancehall and reggae, but what's this?
Right.
And then my auntie Dina, she had the Massacre, Get Rich or Die Trying, the Black album. You feel me? So she's introduced me to the rap. She like, play Hit 'Em Up, play this. Play 10 Crack Commandments, play this. So I'm like,
you getting a nice little variety.
I'm getting a variety. So that's where, as I grow as a genre blending artist, it's not, I want to sound like that. That's my natural ear. Right. The mixture of reggae, dancehall, hip hop. Yeah. And then as we grow, you got like trap music came out, and you know, the Drake, Cole, Kendrick era,
for sure.
Big Sean.
There's been a lot now,
So as I grew, it was a lot of different options to listen to based off my childhood. So that's my real background of what cultivated my sound as an artist.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Also playing the drums and the keyboards.
Really?
Yeah, I started playing.
I'm about to say, so you actually can play instruments as well.
Yeah, I started off as a musician.
Nice. I like that. I'm about to say that's not very common. I feel like nowadays, where even in my generations, kids, we didn't want to play with instruments. Like that was the thing. Either like parents was like, you should do this, you should try this, but it was just like, I don't know, we was outside, or you know, more digital stuff. You feel me? Phones and games and all this other computers. So, but that's good. Shout out to being, like I said, a classic musician. I wish I could play instrument. I can't play nothing. So yeah, like I said, that shit go crazy.
When it comes to music, bro, writing lyrics and performing live is everything for me. Right. But the beginning of playing the drums live, that's what made me a great performer today.
Yeah. Like that's got you that real shit.
The energy of ain't no messing up. And then the drumming is the timing.
Facts.
So I already understand. Yeah, I'm not up there singing at 11, 12, but this drum is carrying.
It's carrying everything.
Everything.
Right now.
Everybody's relying on me. So I already understood that presence, that sense of urgency, that delivery.
Yeah. Like you said, that stage presence having to be up there.
It's always been there since I was a kid.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you, as an artist, about your creative process. When you usually go to make music or hop in the booth. Yeah. Go ahead. No, you good.
You're asking the right question.
As your creative process, just when you go in the booth or it's time to lock in the studio, you got some studio time, or even if you got one at the house or whatever, what do you usually like around you? What's your typical environment exactly? Is it you by yourself with some herb? Is it kind of you with the homies? You like to be lit? I want everybody in this motherfucker? Or what is your kind of normal routine?
So I have a home studio, and I learned how to develop this routine as of 2021. So the main thing that I like to do, bro, is sit and listen to instrumentals over and over and over again. Like if the instrumental not talking to me from the beginning to end, I won't start writing.
Got you.
I have to see the song.
Okay. Oh, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
I have to see it already, and then I can write my way through it because I already see it. Yeah. The words are just expressing what I see through the beat. Yeah. So I'm connecting to the music on a deeper level.
I like that.
That's one way. The next way is just writing lyrics as the day go by and find the beat when I get home.
Got you.
Sometimes,
like, you get in your head and shit just be popping off.
I can see something on the mountaintop, be like, yo, I'm at the top of the mountaintop, but I'm at the bottom or something. That could start a line. I'm driving somewhere, and then I'll just build on that as the day go by. Next thing you know, I got 8 bars. Next thing you know, I got 16 bars. Right. So then I'll get in the studio at home, find a beat, all right, knock that out. Or I find a beat and I just freestyle to it. Okay. So that's 3 different ways. And then the 4th way, I Frankenstein it. So I could freestyle.
Frankenstein, what's that?
I freestyle on the beat and then rewrite it.
So you'll just kind of freestyle, maybe just to kind of catch the harmony, the little pocket you want to be
melody,
in.
harmony, ad-lib, what's the hook, whatever line, I'm like, oh,
and then go back and fine tune.
Go back, rewrite the whole thing.
I never hear that a lot, that very often. I mean, I guess that's different. Yeah, like you said, maybe taking different approaches, but I guess that will also yield different results and different characteristics in your music. So I hear that.
Not a one-trick pony, because if you a hooper and you practicing going right all day, you're not gonna get better. You already know you could go right. Right. You need to work on going left. You need to work on post game. So in the studio, I find different ways to get through making music, because it can get monotonous, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I get that.
It can get real redundant.
And I get it. Even working with other artists, I hear some people don't like that, because my last artist I had on, my boy Michael D'Angelo, he was like, I'm not the type to just go and sit in the studio and clock in. Like, he's like, if you invite me to go to studio time, I'm gonna have my shit ready and I'm ready to just record and be done. Like, I don't want to. Yeah, he's like, I don't want to sit here and write. And he's like, I'm not. That's not how he operates. Not how he moves. So, like you said, but you haven't taken different approaches. If that was the circumstance, well, let's do it. If not, we could sit on it. If not, if we got to go right now, well, let me knock this out.
But then a lot of certain artists have it's their prerogative on how they want to go about creating. Because some artists, like, you're not seeing my process.
Facts.
which I can respect that. Like, so if I collab with an artist, the collabs I've done, I already sent them the record before. Now I didn't record it because I want to record live, but I already got what I'm gonna say. We gonna knock it out, and you know we could go for another record if we want. Right. So I understand what that artist is saying in terms of collaboration, and
that's why I be curious about to say like how everybody has their own thing. So let's bring it all the way back and give me your origin story. When you first start taking music kind of seriously, from when you went to just being like, you know, okay, I'm good with the pen, or I know I can write, or I really like music, to being like, hey, I'm really finna put myself out there and make myself an artist. When was that point in time in your life? And give me that like kind of origin story, I would say.
So I was playing drums every weekend from 11 to 17, pretty much high school ended.
Got you.
Okay, so I'm like, I know I could do the live music thing, but what do I really want to do? Let me try basketball one more time. Yeah. First year at community college.
Got you.
That ain't gonna work. Took me four months. That ain't gonna work. So then I went to go buy my MPK beat machine. I went and bought scales, all that. I'm gonna be a producer. So I'm producing records. I'm reaching out to local artists in the city. They responding, but they not moving on let's record. Right. So I'm playing it for the homies. I'm like, yo, what you think about this beat? Well, that's your best 3 beats. Use those. One of those best 3 beats ended up being a song I wrote called Leap of Faith. Gotcha. That was the first song I wrote. Gotcha. When I put that record out, the video went, you know, it was cool. Everybody respected the first record and the concept of the record.
That's how it always be most of the time.
It's the concept of the record, the Leap of Faith. This your first attempt. Right. Now after that, I understood. All right, it ain't about just making music, bro. It's about the business.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
You got a good reaction because it was your first song. Right. Now you being an artist, a successful artist.
There's a lot that go into that.
Whole different conversation.
You got, like you said, marketing and business and backing.
I had to learn, like, I got to do what I want, but also what the people want to hear, because it's not just for me. Right. So I started learning, like, all right, let me fine tune my lyrics to deliver what I'm thinking, but in a way that's palatable to most listeners. Yeah. Not a long-winded thing. Right. Not always a poetic approach. Yeah. So I started taking music seriously once I understood after my first song. All right, it's a package thing going on. It's not just your musicianship. Yeah. It's not just you was born in a musical family. Okay, that's cool, but
what else?
What else is it, bro? This is a business. So can you get this music off to the people or not?
Can you set yourself apart?
Can you set yourself apart? Yeah. What did Nipsey say? What's your distinguishing quality? Right. What separates you from the pack? So I've been fine tuning, not following nobody, but fine tuning my pen and my business approach, and that's where I stand right now. Where I would say that moment changed me into being where I am now. Because I knew I know if I'm playing music, bro, and drums as an adolescent, then I must be in a favorable position in this music thing
to do something with it. I've been around it
I know it. So at this point, at that point is when I started to take it serious.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. that. Throughout that journey since then, now, give me just a hurdle that you've had to overcome throughout the journey. I know there's been tons of them. You know, every day it's always figuring out something, whether it's, like I said, managing the business, managing people, relationships, marketing, personal shit, life be lifing. Just give me one little speed bump that you had to overcome, just kind of as becoming the artist that you are today.
So 2017, first project, Concrete Jungle. That's why it's called Concrete Jungle Live.
Got you.
Second project, Concrete Jungle Volume 2. Now, did you make a song better than your Leap of Faith? It's debatable. There's an outro on Volume 2 that people say is very good. Okay, so now 2019, we're not going to do Volume 3. We're going to call it the Trials EP. The Trial, because I felt like my situation was on trial. You dropped Leap of Faith. Your second one was cool. You did your showcase second time, but now it's 2019. Yeah. I dropped January, but I felt like, all right, am I getting better? Right. Where am I going? Where do I stand? I'm confused, bro. Like, I dropped it. I performed a little bit. Yeah. And after I dropped January 2019, bro, I ain't write another song till October 2019.
Oh yeah, so you just like
I just checked out.
He's like,
life was lifing, bro.
Real talk, it happened.
I got a studio apartment in downtown LA. Yeah, I'm in my 4th whip. Yeah, I'm working full time. Yeah, I'm working 6 days a week.
I'm doing extra,
bro. I'm doing overtime, and I just checked out. I said, you know what, God, if it's for me, right, it's gonna be for me. Right, and I let it go. And nobody really knows that, so it's a good question. Yeah,
for sure.
I let it go, bro.
Yeah.
And I knew it was for me because once October 2019 came,
you found your way back to it.
The Volume 3 dropped 2020, then I dropped So Them Say. Okay. That's the first version of my true musician artistry. So Them Say. It's a crossover record.
Yeah, just tapped into all the facets of yourself.
I said, if I'm going to put another dime in this music, it's going to be me.
Okay.
It's going to be everything I wanted.
Would you say from that hurdle that you had to overcome with that hiatus, I was going to ask you, what was a feel-good moment? Or one of that, would you say that album maybe was kind of that, or that time period right after that? Right after you got up under your rock?
Yeah.
Like that was that kind of flip of the coin, and you was just like, oh, we on now.
And it wasn't by force. I'm not, what do I need to write? It was just these natural emotions I was feeling.
Nice. Yeah.
So that project was 7 tracks. So the first song I wrote was October 2019. And that project dropped July 2020. Okay. So I got back into that mode.
Yeah.
And the pandemic happened. Yeah. So everything slowed down.
Oh, yeah, right. He's like, I got some time on me. I got some time on me. Yeah.
I went outside to go work out. I remember I'm doing lunges or something like that. And all I heard in my head was, So Them Say, pick up arms to make a way. I said, what was that?
Yeah.
In my head, as I'm working out.
He said, that shit struck me.
What? I went back and I wrote it. So Them Say, pick up arms to make a way. That's how I feel. Him don't have no home, no proof, cause the system make the rules.
Yeah.
I man live by Jah the roots. Man will have a car, a roof.
Yeah.
Who Jah bless, no man curse. This is life, every verse. Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, that shit. He's like, man, I could have stopped.
Man, that was the moment. That was the feel good. So it didn't necessarily automatically happen October 2019, right? But it cracked.
Yeah, there's something in there. Yeah.
Something was in one of those songs that I did where I'm like, all right, I'm back. And,
I like that.
Yeah, man. So that's, man.
I like it.
That was the time.
Okay. And before we get into the rapid wave segment, let me and the people watching know what's next. What else can we expect as far as it's still a little bit early in 2024. Still a lot of year left. What else do you have planned for just you as yourself as an artist and for Concrete Jungle and everything else?
All right, so for myself as an artist, my new single's called Hop in the Game.
Hop in the Game. Okay.
That's coming pretty much June.
Okay.
I have another single lined up for summer. That's like a dancehall record. I also have a reggae drill fusion record, and I have like a modern hip hop. You'll say kind of rock sound. Yeah. Hip hop, rock. Okay. Guitar. Yeah. Very psychedelic sound.
Gotcha.
So I got that tucked. So I have 4 singles tucked for the rest of this year, and I'm working on getting my album ready for the end of the year, early next year.
Gotcha.
And for Concrete Jungle Live, I got the whole summer we going through with the events. So Hop in the Game release show in June.
Beautiful.
July we gonna have another release single.
Yeah.
August, another release single
show.
Come on. September, another release single show.
Come on.
We're going to probably take a break October, come back November, December, close out the year, and probably have an album release party end of the year. We don't know yet for sure.
Tentative. We'll see.
To be determined.
Got you.
But and my health. My health. Because traveling, bro.
Yeah.
I did a show every week in April. Well, 5 shows in April, pretty much, by the end of April.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much different locations, and you get fatigued, bro.
Oh hell yeah, I believe it, bro. You gotta take your time, bro. You gotta rest, chill, like you said, breathe. Take a moment to yourself.
Because if I'm gonna be touring and doing 3 shows a week, moving around, 1 show a week right now, if that's bothering me, what about 3 shows a week? You're not even gonna be able to perform like that. Yeah, 5 shows in 1 month. Now what about when you got 20?
That's gonna be crazy.
Or 15.
It's gonna be wild.
So you gotta get your health together, get your mind, your mental, your heart, get everything right.
I like that. Exactly. So some more shows, a lot more music, a lot more content, and like I said, some you time. I like that.
Yes,
okay.
Sure.
Well, we're gonna leave it there for the What's the Wave with you. We're gonna get into this rapid wave segment. Basically, I'm gonna hit you just with a couple either or questions, whether you like being up, down, whether you like being hot, cold, left, right, whatever comes to your mind. I like to answer, but if you got a simmer on it, it's all good. Take your time. I might try to stump you on a couple of them. But overall, you rather drink coffee or you rather drink tea?
Tea. Yeah, I fuck with tea.
Same.
Tea, all that.
I fuck with you. I fuck with that same. Overall, you going for the bargain or you going for the top shelf?
It depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm looking for weed, I'm looking for top shelf.
Yeah, facts.
If I'm getting something that's just gonna get me through the day, I'm looking for a bargain.
Yeah. Okay, I like
cheaper gas.
Yeah, I feel you. I hear you.
That water $4.50. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to $3.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just getting through the day. Yeah.
I hear you. Vikings or pirate? Which one would you rather rock with?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So the Vikings was on some crusade type.
They were. They was on some mania shit.
They was wild. They was on some mania shit. Yeah. Just the task that they was on was crazy. Yeah. Now the Pirates, it was a lot going on overseas with the traveling. And if we're talking from the West Indies, if we're talking that route, it's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
So you got pirates on both sides.
Very true. So
you pirating based off certain
true.
Morale,
kind of politics, yeah.
It's selective politics.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go with the pirates because you could reason on why you trying to pirate something.
It's true. You just trying to
Viking on some just.
They just trying to conquer and shit. They
on some colonizing, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I like that. Okay. When it comes to your PB&J, you rock with grape jelly or strawberry?
Strawberry, but I need more jelly than peanut butter.
He said I'm a jelly guy. Jelly guy, I like that.
Because I don't know, bro. The peanut butter would be.
I hear you. Okay.
You feel me? But yeah.
Boys' night out, or you rather have a chill night at the crib?
Chill night at the crib. I'm recording.
Yeah, he's like, I'm trying to work. I feel you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling. I'll kick it with the homies though.
Yeah.
Like we be turning up.
Got you. One gotta go out of tacos, burgers, wings, pizza. One gotta go for forever.
Because the journey I'm on right now?
Yeah.
Ooh, could I? Nah, I can't say that.
Tacos, burgers, wings, or pizza.
Damn.
All of them is cravings. Like I be craving all of them hoes. So
if I had to take out one,
yeah.
Damn.
That should be rough.
I could probably go without the pizza.
I hear you.
That's tough though.
It's hard
because I'm thinking I'm gonna give up In-N-Out burgers for life.
That's exactly.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I can't be.
That's crazy.
Okay. Next one. I might know the answer to this since you kind of gave little hints earlier, but I'm a sports head as well. If you could have went pro in any sport, what sport would you have went pro in?
Just on some like what I know now.
Just whenever it could for whatever reason.
I'll go pro in basketball.
There you go. Okay, I like
play ball, like, you feel me? Or baseball. I started playing baseball first.
Okay, got you. Got you. So one of the two.
One of the two. Basketball or baseball, yeah.
I'm a big superhero nerd. I love superhero stuff. So what's your favorite superpower? If you have any superpower, which one are you rocking with?
Man, the first superhero I was rocking with was Wolverine from X-Men.
Okay.
Just when bro got hot, it was like
He's like, I fuck with that.
Everybody like, but you feel me? And then yeah.
Okay, so kind of Wolverine type shit, regenerative. Okay,
type shit,
I hear you. I got you.
Black Panther too.
Yeah, of course, off tops. Yeah, classic. Give me your dream car.
It would be a car that I designed myself.
Oh, I like that. That's probably the hardest answer I got. Yeah, I like that car. I would make myself.
Call
I like that.
The Lincoln Roy Crusade or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Something hard.
Something hard though.
But I got it. Yeah,
it's the first of its kind. You feel me?
Okay, I like that. I like heist movies. That's one of my favorite types of movies.
Okay.
What would your role be in a heist? Would you be the getaway driver, the muscle, the sniper, the mastermind? Who would you feel like your role would be in a heist?
I'm mastermind / like I'm your dispatch.
Yeah.
Like I'm in your ear.
Yeah, you like, a nigga in the chair and
Got you. Born Ultimatum?
Yeah.
Where in the beginning where he telling the reporter,
yeah, like, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have seen the movie. I think I know what you're talking about. Okay,
I'm on some like, hey, like you feel me? You got 15 seconds, like, you feel me?
He's okay. I like it. Okay, couple more. This one I hate that I gotta phrase it like this, but I'm sorry you just got sentenced to death. What is your electric chair meal? The last thing you gonna eat before you leave the earth?
My mama oxtail plate.
on mama's, like I said, that's what it is. On mom's. Okay, he said keep it nice and simple. Okay. Ooh, it's in the same realm. I'm sorry I gotta do this to moms now though, but for $50 million, would you put moms in jail for 1 year, but you can't tell her why?
Oh shit.
For $50 million, you can tell her when she get out though. You can't tell her when she go in. You get the money up front. I say that. But right when she go in, you get the bread. But she got to do 12 months in the jail, $50 million. It's rough. Like I said, it's rough.
She gonna see this and be like,
right.
For the sake of what we on, yeah, I would, because she a businesswoman. and she gonna like the fact that it's a return on her investment.
There you go. Yeah, like I said, of course, like you said, when she got, you can break her off. You can take care of her when she in there.
She gonna be like, all right, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I always said like, yeah, I'm giving you more than half, mine. Like I said, I'm doing it too.
She getting 85%.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, she getting a lot of that.
She
like
getting majority. If she want to give it back,
that's cool.
That's cool. I'll take it back.
But yeah, you getting broke off for sure. Okay.
Sorry, moms.
Last couple, and you have to finish that phrase or fill in the blank. There are two types of people in this world, blank and blank.
All right. There's two types of people in this world, good and evil.
Keeping it easy. There are two types of people in this world, good and evil.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, and the very last one to end us off, you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they blank.
You can tell a lot about a person by the way that they attract, by the way of how they attract the people around them.
You could tell a lot about a person by the way that they attract the people around them. Yeah. Some people do. Yeah.
Is it because
some people just do shit for attention? So yeah.
Is it for the gram?
Yeah. Yeah, like legit. Some people just be doing shit. Just
really care about doing this?
Right.
This is a facade. So you tell a lot about people by what are they doing to interact with people.
I like that.
How do they move amongst people?
I like that. I like that.
Yes,
well,
sir.
that's all I got for you, my boy Lincoln Roy. Thank you again for pulling up.
I
Most
appreciate
definitely.
You. This was very a good thing.
Absolutely, bro. One more time, just tell the people watching as well where they can find your music, all your content, coming out for the rest of the year.
Yo, it's Lincoln Roy, Young LR. You can go on Lincoln Roy on Instagram, LINCOLNROY. Also, Concrete Jungle Live.
Yeah.
CONCRETE. JUNGLE.
GLE. Yeah, I think so.
Concrete Jungle Live. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's it right there. Lincoln Roy Music. LincolnRoy.com also.
Come on. Shop now. All that other good stuff. Check out my boy music. Most definitely. I'm about to say, if you're ever in the Bay or in LA, tap in. Like you said. Other than that, like, share, subscribe one more time. Tell your auntie because she definitely gonna want to see this episode. Most definitely. Other than that, it's been another great episode of What's the Wave, and we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Sir.